Hi guys, Sandy Ingram here. The reason you're receiving this breaking news story is because a conflict between Iran and the United States is brewing. It is reported that there has been over 16,000 protesters killed in Iran. But I want you to know in this video, you will come to understand that a lot of Iranians are using smaller border crossings in northern Iraq to enter into Iraq. So lots and lots of Iranians have already crossed the border. So I want you to know what's going on, because this is not good for Iraq or Iraqi investors.
A new report put together by Iranian doctors cites a death toll of over 16,500 demonstrators across the country. This horrific number is the largest estimate seen so far, and according to the report, most of those killed by the Iranian regime are young adults under 30 years old. It says a further 330,000 have been injured in the regime's brutal crackdown against its own civilians.
President Trump is pushing for new leadership in Iran following weeks of anti-government protests that have killed thousands of demonstrators. Today, Trump told Politico that Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, is a sick man who should run his country properly and stop killing people. At the same time, Khamenei is calling Trump a criminal and accusing him of inciting the country's deadly unrest.
More and more Iranian people are crossing small borders from Iran into northern Iraq. At a remote border crossing between Iran and Iraq's Kurdistan region, a large image of Iran's former leader, Ayatollah Khomeini, looks down on people quietly leaving the country. Snow falls heavily as trucks and travelers move slowly through the mountain pass. Just a few steps away, an Iranian flag waves in the cold wind. Although Iran has shut down the internet and blocked phone calls inside the country, its borders remain open. Inside the small arrivals area, dozens of men, women and children wait after crossing into Iraq. Most say they are simply visiting family. However, one man, who asked not to be identified, shared a different story. He said he was injured during recent protests in central Iran. According to him, security forces shot him with pellet rounds.
"I was hit in the face 7 times, he said, pointing to bruises and wounds on his face. They hit my eyelid, forehead, cheek, lip, and jaw. One pellet was stuck in my skin, and I had to cut it out myself."
He explained that he was too afraid to go to a hospital because he feared being arrested. He also said many others who were hurt during the protests are avoiding medical care for the same reason.